Hello, is my voice clear?
Yes,
Okay. Adyata, you can hear me properly? Okay, cool. So I'm just going to show you what is to be done. Let me share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen. You can see my screen.
yes,
So everybody knows how to get to this website? Yes?
Sir, I wasn't able to join yesterday's class, so can you tell me how to join this website?
All right. So the website is EYSRC. So e-Yantra School Robotics Competition. EYSRC.e-yantra.org. Okay. So when you go over here, you will see all these things. So this website keeps changing. So it won't be the same all the time. So you have to be careful what you are saying. Okay. Let me just close this. And what you have to do is go into login, which is over here. And then you basically put in your sign in, whatever you have, and then you will be taken to this page. Okay. Once you log in and once you enter your password and your email ID. Now this email ID is the email ID from which you have registered onto our competition. Okay. You can't use other email IDs. Okay, cool. So once you start seeing this, so e-Yantra is basically a small organization inside IIT Bombay. And what e-Yantra does, it basically provides all these competitions. So these competitions are for school going children. So something called Interpret Explorer is there, something called Virtual Museum is there, something called Game Inventor is there. Give me 1 second, I'm getting a call. Sorry about that. That was another participant who was not able to join, so that person was called. All right. Coming back to this. So now if you press on the top left icon, this is called a hamburger icon, okay? Because it looks like a sandwich. A hamburger is a sandwich. So it looks like a hamburger icon. So if you click on this, you can go into my competitions. And when you go into my competitions, it is going to show you which competition you are in. So you are in week 6. So you will see only one. Okay, Virtual Museum Edition 6. So you can click on Let's Begin. So this is where you are going to see all the videos, all the text, and where you have to submit your assignment also. So this is the overview. This is the class we had yesterday, and yesterday's orientation. This is that video. So you can click on it and see what is playing. But now because you are here, you don't have to worry about it. Okay. So we are in week 1 now. Okay. So this is uh, week 1, and over here, this is called overview. This is quiz. So what is this quiz part? First, if you go into overview, there is a view resource. So if I click on it, a new tab opens over. Okay, this is still here, and this is a new tab. So in this new tab, yours might look different. My colors look different because I have some settings turned on. So it looks a little different. So on the left, if you see, if I click on it, it says learn section. Okay. In week 1, there is a learn section, there is a task section. So every week is going to have these two tabs, learn section and tasks section. So let's go into learn section and see what's happening. So in the learn section, you can see all the text and what you have to do. Give me 1 second. Hi, can you hear me? Yeah. Uh, so in the learn section, if you go, uh, you're gonna read all of this. You'll try to understand, and then you can click on this and then talk about it. It is all written over here. Okay, what you have to do, and then you can see this video also. So if I click on it.
For as long as we can remember, man has always wanted to tell his story through whatever.
Okay, so you have text also, and then you have video also. And then we have also spoken about what is family tree, what does genealogy mean, fun facts, creating your family genealogy, and softwares we can use. So in the next video, it says making a family tree. So let's see what this talks about.
Joining us in this journey. Week, you will have to sit with your parents, uncles, aunts, grandparents, and other relatives to get all the information about how your family came into being. This time, you will tell the story and we will listen. So, what do we want to know about you? Well, there are many things you can tell about your family. How about
All right. So there are lots of videos over here. So is this clear? Everybody is able to understand what family genealogy is about and uh, how to access your MD book. So this is called MD book. Okay. This and this combined is called MD book. Any doubts about how to reach the MD book? What is like any confusion in that regards? You can unmute yourself and tell me yes or no.
No.
No doubts, no doubts.
No
All
doubt,
right,
sir.
great. Great. So how many of you have seen all these videos till now, like from yesterday to today? How many of you have seen these videos? Okay. Prajyot has seen it. Adya has seen it. All right, cool. So there are two arrows on the side. Okay. So let's click on them and see what happens. Dhavin has seen it. So let's click on it. So we go into the task section. So see, we were in the learn section. If you click on the arrow, we were in the learn section. And as soon as we click on the arrow, we go into the task section. You don't have to click on the arrows. You can click on learn and task. It will do the same effect. Okay, it is going to have the same effect. So what is a task? Like, what are you supposed to submit by the end of this week? All right. So let's go. Let's go down and see what is happening. Softwares to use, Canva and Kdenlive. Okay, we will go and see what Canva does, what Kdenlive does, and things like that. Things to do. Prepare a family genealogy, create a video with your voiceover and your video, upload the video on YouTube account as unlisted, and submit the URL video. Clear? Like there are 4 things that you have to do. Okay. And submission type is YouTube URL. Time limit is maximum 3 minutes. So when you're making a video, that video cannot be longer than 3 minutes long. Okay. So make sure that you can do all of that. Recording. So you can use any recording software. So OBS is a very, very famous recording software. Uh, then there are others also over here. So you can find your own recording softwares also. So like if I go over here, free recording software. If I click on that, it is going to give you so many options, but it is giving you audio recordings also. Okay. You can use screen recording also. Free screen recording software. Free screen recording software, no time limit for PC, Linux, Macs. So basically, there are many things that is not listed over here, but you can easily find what they are. Like if you just type on Google, okay? So you're not limited to what is provided. You can go beyond the scope of what we are telling you to do. And we are okay with that. As long as the submission is all right, that is all fine. One question I am getting. So for teams, we have to make only or one, right? Okay. Basically, I think there is a confusion that if it is a team thing or an individual, it is an individual submission. It doesn't matter if you're in a team or not. Everyone has to submit because it's a family genealogy. What family genealogy means? It means you have to tell the story about your family. So you don't have to tell the story about your friend's family. So because it is your family, everyone has to submit their own submission. You have to create your own uh, video and submit it as a URL. Okay, URL, YouTube URL. Somebody's hand is up. Realme, sorry, yeah, tell me.
Sir, I was asking what should we title the video on YouTube?
It will be called your name and family genealogy. Okay.
Okay,
Sir,
sir.
so the whole competition is individual or only this project is individual?
Only this task is individual. In the future, there will be in one week, in this week, you have only one task to submit a URL, YouTube URL. Okay. In the coming weeks, you're going to have individual submission as well as team submission. You have to do like your own task and a team task. Okay. So please be clear. There are two types of submissions, and in one week, you can have more than one submission.
Thank you.
Any other question?
Sir, where should we submit the URL?
Yes, I will show you where to submit the URL. Cool. So, how to upload your video on YouTube. So let's look at this if it is good or not. So watch on YouTube. There's some pop-up over here. So if you click on it, it opens a YouTube link also. Can you see this YouTube link? Let me just see. Yeah, you can see this. So I'm just going to play this. It's just 3 minutes long. So we're going to watch this together. Okay. Then we are going to jump into how to make a video. So I'll just play this. Let me know if you can hear the sound also.
Okay, let's understand how to upload a video on our YouTube accounts.
Sorry, can you hear the sound? Hello, can you hear the? Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Once you are done with your week 1 family genealogy video, go to your YouTube account and on the top right corner you will see upload video option. So click on this and there will be a window that will pop up. Now one thing which is important, this plus icon upload video option will be visible to all people who are of age 14 and above. Suppose you are of age 12 or 13, then in that case you can use your parents account. So now we will upload the video here. You can drag and drop the video or else click on this icon and then also you can upload it. In this particular panel you have to enter the title. Now for the competition, the mandatory title naming that should come is week 1 family genealogy and your name in parentheses in the bracket. So in my case, it is Deepa Avudiyappan. So write your full name. And in description, you can write all the points that you wish to add. You can skip this, but better you write something in the description about your family. For now, because I have uploaded something which is a resource for you all, so I will rename it to the art of storytelling. Now in this, once the video is uploaded, there will be a thumbnail option that will come. So you have to select that particular thumbnail that is suitable. In playlist, you may select a particular playlist for your own account. Like maybe you can keep it virtual museum competition, and that playlist you can use for all the video uploads of this competition. For now, we have EYSRC Virtual Museum as the playlist. We'll select that. Here, make sure that you select the radio button. No, it is not made for kids. So we see the thumbnails have appeared, and because it is appropriate, I'll keep it as it is. We'll move to next. Next, if you have added a particular song that is having a copyright issue, then we recommend that you try to use songs where there is no copyright issues. It is free to use. And then next, here you have to select as unlisted because this is a competition and all the resources that are generated or all the submissions that we get through this competition, it is between you and e-Yantra. So we should make sure that it is unlisted and then save. Once you have uploaded a unique URL that you get, copy this and that is the video URL that you have, and that URL you have to submit in week 1 family genealogy problem statement tab. Thank you.
All right. So this you understood what to do. And if you are still not able to understand what to do, you can type on YouTube. You go on to youtube.in and then how to upload a video on YouTube. So if you just do all that, it is going to give you so many tutorials also. Okay. So you're not just limited to what we are providing. You can go beyond the resources that is there on the MD book, as long as you're doing the job correctly. And if you still are having doubts, then please give us a call and then we will guide you how to do. Any questions till now? Any question? Okay, so if you guys have any questions, just like unmute yourself and just ask. Okay, so now that you have a URL, you have uploaded the video that you made about your family genealogy on the YouTube channel that you have created. But we still don't have it. eYantra still doesn't have it. Only you have it, and it is on your YouTube channel. So how do you submit your YouTube URL to eYantra? That is the next thing. So if I go into this website, the first one, this is the MD book. And then if I click on problem statement in week 1, there is something called problem statement 1. So if I just click on it, over here it says submission. Please refer to task section of MD book. Okay, we have already done that. We have already referred to the task. Here you will enter your YouTube URL. Okay, whatever you have created and that unique URL you get, you paste it over here, you click on submit. So let me just copy this, I guess. Copy, paste, submit. Something went wrong. Okay, but it should work for you. Okay, you submit and then you press next and it will basically get submit. All right, any questions? Let's see.
Here's
So
how to
this
upload
works.
videos on.
Let's see. Paste, submit. Okay. So because it is not the time to ask for this, so Prem can look over it and then figure this out. So this is how you submit, okay? You submit in problem statement. So some weeks will have more than one problem statement. They will have 2, 3, 4, something like that. Okay. Any questions? How to on where to submit, what to do, anything like that?
No.
Cool. So now that all of this is sorted, let's look at
Sir, actually,
yeah.
I just wanted to ask that
Yes.
when do we have to submit it, like by what time?
I think the timing that we have provided is
Uh,
16th
so,
of February. 1
so the
6.
schedule is right there in the submission portal. Below status, there's the schedule, so they can check
Yes.
the schedule there.
Yeah. Over here it is written. Okay. Before
On
12 a.m. on 16th. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that point out. Schedule is over there. All right.
Also, there's
Okay.
also the quiz that we could tell them about in family genealogy.
Okay. So this quiz is basically once you start, the quiz is based on concepts covered in section 1. Section on this section, basically overview when you go over here. Once you see all these videos, like in the learn section, when you see all these videos and then you see all, read all of these and do all of these, then you can go into the quiz section. Okay, in family 1 genealogy. This is the other tab. Okay. And then once you do this, you take a quiz. It will only be active for 10 minutes. So make sure once you start the quiz, you have time. Nobody disturbs you for the next 10 minutes. It's a very simple quiz. You don't have to worry about it. Very small, simple questions are there. You have to select the correct answer and then just submit. All right.
Uh,
So there is some points and then that will be awarded. Yes. Next question. Yeah. Question,
Sir,
please.
how many questions are we going to get in the quiz?
I think 10 questions you will 10 or 20, something like that. So these are really simple questions. You don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is just go through the learn section over here and just see all the videos and then you will be able to answer in the quiz. Okay. No
One
issue
more
with all
doubt.
of that.
Like how many
Yes.
marks is the quiz and the submission for?
Yes, this marking thing I will show you in the end because I want to explain everything first and then I can show you the marking
Okay, yeah,
criteria.
okay, sure.
Tanvi, you have any question?
Sir, will these like the marks of these quiz, will it be like counted in the marks of our overall like?
Yes, it will be overall thing. So now it is like a marathon. Okay. It is not a sprint. So it is important that you complete tasks every week and then you're going to be marked on your consistency also and like how well have you interacted with the mentor team, how well have you interacted with e-Yantra, and how good is your progress coming. All these are taken into account when we are selecting people for the grand finals. Om, your
Uh,
question.
what is the quiz about?
So in the learn section, once you go through all of this, all these videos, you'll be able to answer the quiz basically. Okay. So once you are going through the learn section, once you're done with all the learning sections and all of that, then you can take the quiz. So you have 1 week to take part in the quiz. Okay. Before the deadline, you can take part in the quiz. So make sure you keep working on your video and then whenever you have time, you can take part in it. Yes, Realme. What is your name, by the way?
My name is Nalin Godara.
All right. So change your name next time you join. Okay. Yeah, Nalin, tell me.
Sir, I was asking like I am the only person in my team, so
That is fine. So there are students over here who are individual participants. We call them individual participants. So you can in a team you can be either one person or more, maximum 4 people in one team. Okay, and anyways,
O-
family genealogy is not a team submission, it is an individual submission. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right, cool. So we will go ahead and talk about uh, Canva and making a family tree and all of that. Sanjana, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Am I audible?
You are audible. Is the Wi-Fi active now?
I'm on my phone data, sir, so I won't be
Okay, no
able to
problem.
present my screen.
Cool, cool, no
But I
problem. So
will
we,
cover.
yeah,
Should I
yes.
go ahead and explain what is expected in family genealogy?
Okay, so there are two things. First of all, I want you to have like a good mic, and then please be in a place where there is less uh, noise.
So is this better?
Yeah, but is the voice okay, children? Is the voice all right? Are you able to hear what Sanjana is saying?
No.
Just a minute.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So
Am I
Sanjana, take your
audible
time.
now?
This is so much better. Yeah.
Okay, sir. All right.
Okay, you take over and just tell me when to come back in. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir. I'll do that. All right. So, family genealogy is where we talk about history, right? Your family has a history कि आपकी फैमिली कहाँ से आई है, आपके पेरेंट्स पहले कहाँ रहते थे, आपके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स क्या करते थे. So history is not something that is very far away from you. There is history in your house as well. And we want to introduce that history to you and tell you how to study it and how to talk about it. So, in family genealogy, what we encourage you all to do is talk to your family members, आपके parents, grandparents, चाचा चाची, मामा मामी, whoever you can contact. It's possible to contact. Get in touch with them and ask about your family. Ask about where your family is from. Were they always living where you are currently living? या उसके पहले कहीं और रहते थे? पहले आपकी फैमिली का प्रोफेशन क्या होता था? क्या सेम प्रोफेशन आज आप फॉलो करते हैं? जैसे कुछ लोगों के पास some people they own businesses. So has your family always owned a business या उसके पहले कुछ और काम किया जाता था? All of this is a part of your history. Not just your family's history, it's a part of your history also. Okay, so in this week, your task is to learn about the history of your family and tell us a short story about it. So, what all do we want you all to tell us? We want you all to first introduce your family. So, that is what you will do in your family tree. Please note that we don't want you to talk at length about every single member of your family. आपको आपके फैमिली के हर एक मेंबर के बारे में डिटेल में बात नहीं करनी है क्योंकि आपके फैमिली मेंबर्स के इंफॉर्मेशन से बहुत ज्यादा है उसकी हिस्ट्री में. तो आपको आपकी फैमिली ट्री का यूज करके आपकी फैमिली के बारे में बताना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, माय नेम इज संजना. आई currently live in a family of 5. In my family there are 5 people: my parents, my sister and my grandparents. My extended family has XYZ people on the father's side and XYZ people on the mother's side. That's it. Okay. अगर आपको आपके फैमिली मेंबर्स के प्रोफेशन के बारे में डालना है तो जब भी सर आपको फैमिली ट्री बनाना सिखाएंगे, यू कैन ऐड योर फैमिलीज प्रोफेशन देयर. ऑलराइट. बट आपकी फैमिली जिनियोलॉजी इंफॉर्मेशन वीडियो में आपको आपकी फैमिली को थोड़े से वर्ड्स में उनको इंट्रोड्यूस कराना है. उसके बाद हम क्या जानना चाहते हैं? We want to know about where did your family live before? If it lived somewhere else, why did they shift? उसको बोलते हैं migration history. Okay, so we want to know about the migration history of your family. Where did your family live? How did they come here? How did they settle in the city or the place that you are in right now? Now, if your family has shifted from one place to another multiple times, जैसे बहुत बार लोगों की families या parents के jobs की वजह से all have to shift from one city to another every few years. तो ऐसे में आपके family के रहने में क्या-क्या type के changes आते हैं? फॉर एग्जाम्पल पहले अगर आप किसी गांव में रहते थे आपकी फैमिली या फिर आप किसी स्पेसिफिक सिटी में रहते थे, वहां की लाइफ बहुत अलग है ये वाली सिटी से। तो देन हाउ हैज योर फैमिली अडेप्टेड टू दैट लाइफ, उसके बारे में आप हमें बताइए। व्हाट इज द कल्चर ऑफ योर फैमिली, तो आपकी फैमिली के कल्चर में क्या क्या आता है, आप किस तरीके का खाना खाते हैं, व्हाट इज द टाइप ऑफ क्विजीन दैट इज देयर। तो मैं मुंबई महाराष्ट्र से हूँ, तो मेरे घर पे प्रेडोमिनेंटली महाराष्ट्रन क्विजीन बनता है। तो उसमें क्या क्या होता है, रोटी सब्जी दाल चावल ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, ये सब मत बताइए, बट यू कैन टॉक अबाउट हाउ योर फैमिली फॉलोज अ पर्टिकुलर क्विजीन स्टाइल। उसमें आर देयर एनी स्पेसिफिक डिशेस दैट आर मेड ओनली ऑन सर्टेन फेस्टिवल्स, जैसे हमारे यहाँ पे गणेश चतुर्थी में मोदक बनते हैं, या होली पे हम पूरन पोली बनाते हैं। ओके, सो ये सारे आपके फैमिली के हाइलाइट्स है। मतलब आपके फैमिली का कल्चर में आया आपका फूड, आप कौन से फेस्टिवल सेलिब्रेट करते हैं, क्या आपकी फैमिली में कोई स्पेसिफिक ट्रेडिशन है। सो वी हैड अ पार्टिसिपेंट who had almost 4 generations of his family gathering for his great grandmother's birthday, and that they do every year। और उस बर्थडे पे his mom would cook all traditional dishes। So this is a very specific family tradition। तो आपकी फैमिली में अगर ऐसा कोई स्पेसिफिक ट्रेडिशन है तो हमें उसके बारे में बताइए। Apart from all of this, is there anything else special about your family that you want to tell us? That is what we want to know. So try avoiding to talk too much about your family members, but talk about your family as a whole. Okay? So this is ये हम expect करते हैं आपसे family genealogy video में। Please remember आपके video submission को एक time limit है। ऑलराइट, तो आई सजेस्ट आप पहले एक स्क्रिप्ट या जो आपकी कहानी है उसको राइट डाउन कीजिए, record yourself saying it and see whether it is fitting in a 3 minute timer, and then figure out what to make or what to add in the video or what to remove from the video. All right, any doubts about this?
In which language are we expected to make the video?
Sorry, could you repeat your question?
So, in which language are we expected to make the video?
Acha, which language? If you're comfortable with English, then English, yes. Madhu sir, I think, can they make videos in Hindi also?
Yes, Hindi is accepted.
Yeah, you can use another language except for English। आप दूसरी language में अगर करना चाहते हैं, if possible, stick to Hindi and English. Okay?
Okay,
Which language do you want to make?
Which language are you comfortable with?
English.
हाँ ठीक है ना, चलेगा। आपको जो सही लग रहा है आप कीजिए और आप भेज दीजिए, फिर हम देखते हैं क्या करें। ठीक है।
Okay.
Okay, are there any other doubts? Any questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Piyush.
Ma'am, so for the video, do we need to like show our family tree and explain in the background, or should it be just our face speaking about our family?
So your video has to have your family tree. In the family tree, talk to your parents, talk to your relatives, and if possible, get pictures of them. Just one photo to add to the family tree. And what to exactly add in the video is something that Madhu sir will cover when we're talking about how to make your video. Okay, so we need pictures, we need other graphics that you can add to make it an interesting story. Please remember, you're telling us a story of your family. So you have to make it very visual and very interesting so that we will also want to know more about your family. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Any other doubts? All right, sir. I think that's about it for what to include in family genealogy.
Yes, yes, yeah. So I'll just go through a little bit of like good examples of family tree that we have. And I think we have posted that on the this thing also, like our resources also. discussing about. Okay, cool. So I'll just show you a few examples of good examples of family tree, and then we can take our discussion from that. So this family tree, like videos, they have been submitted by a few of our previous participants, and we took their permission to show it to you. So we're gonna show that a few examples, and then we can start asking questions. Okay. Let me just play this. Okay, cool. Uh, Let me know if you can hear the video or not. Uh, Let me share my screen. Yeah. You can hear?
Yes,
Tell me
sir.
if you can. Yeah.
Hello everyone! Today I prepared a PPT on family genealogy for my e-Yantra project. So let's get started. This is me. My name is Savanshi Kaushik and I'm 12 years old. I study in the 7th grade at Delhi Public School, Mahindra Hills. Come along with me as I show you my family's long line of ancestors. This is the maternal side of my family. Ganga Sharan Sharma and Charan Devi, my great-grandparents, have one daughter and four sons. Shri Pitambar Sharma and Barfi Devi, they are also my great-grandparents and they have three daughters. Mr. Shiv Kumar Sharma and Mrs. Vijay Lakshmi Sharma, they are my grandparents. They have a daughter and a son, Mrs. Pratibha Sharma, my mom, and Mr. Vinay Sharma, my uncle. My maternal great-grandparents. Shri Pitambar Sharma, my great-grandfather, was a school headmaster in the British rule. He was the head of the village in Nevada, UP. He was also a farmer and Ayurvedic doctor. During the cholera pandemic, he treated young children for free. He was beloved by everyone in the village. Barfi Devi. She was a housewife and she was a proud mom of three girls. My paternal great-grandparents. Gangan Sharan Sharma was born in a village in Meerut in British times. The main occupation of his family was farming. He was not allowed to study, so he used to hide and study. And soon after he became a railway officer. Charan Devi, she was a housewife. My maternal grandparents. Shiv Kumar Sharma. He was born in Ghaziabad, NCR. He was an assistant manager in FCI. Struggled a lot for the education of his brothers and sisters since he was the eldest. Now he writes articles and poems for the newspaper. Vijay Lakshmi Sharma. She's born in Nevada. She's a very smart and brave lady. She has a great knowledge of agriculture. Even though she has not learned from anywhere, she's really good at repairing electrical appliances. My mom and my uncle, Pratibha Sharma. She's born in Ghaziabad. She's a stocks trader. She's pursued MSc in physics. She's very smart and she's a great cook. My uncle, Vinay Sharma, was born in Ghaziabad. He is very athletic and smart. He cracked SSP, Short Service Commission exam in first try, to which he joined the army as an officer. Now he's a lieutenant colonel, and I'm really proud of him. The paternal side of my family, Pandit Ramchandra Sharma and Anarkali Devi. They had one son, Mr. Virendra Sharma, who was married to Mrs. Manohar Sharma. They are my grandparents. They had two sons, Mr. Sandesh Sharma and Mr. Adesh Sharma, who is my dad. My paternal grandparents, Mr. Virendra Sharma. My grandfather is a businessman. He has business on my uncle, late Mr. Adesh. He was senior. Ooh, and how could Sharma. He works as managing director in garment manufacturing company. And these are the photos of my loving family. Ooh, and how could we forget about the food? North Indian food is infused with flavors. Here we have saag and makke ki roti and chole bhature. And these are the spices that infuse our food with the colorful flavor I love. Thank you. Hope you liked it.
All right, guys, did you like the video? You can unmute yourself and tell me if you like the what parts did you like, what parts did you not like. Let's
Sir,
openly
I
speak
like
it.
the video, but I have a question if like we
Yes.
can extend the time limit of our video by a few minutes or something.
Okay, this see when we say 3 minutes, you can go maximum 3.5. Okay, try to make it as this one was a very long video. I accept that, but try to be near 3 minutes. Okay, uh, like if you are within 3 minutes, then that is good. If you are extending more than 3 minutes, going into 4 minutes or 5 minutes, some marks will be deducted.
Sir, I
Any
have
question?
another question. Like,
Yes.
what is the expected distance that you're taking? Like, should we take back 3 to 4 generations of our family? Because that will take a lot of time. So, can we go up till our grandparents or great grandparents and leave it till there?
So there are points allocated to the uniqueness of your video and story. Okay. So the like how well do you tell your story is also awarded. So if you feel like there are like really good stories from your grandparents era, like great grandparents era, then you can start talking about that also. The uniqueness will give you points.
Okay,
Is that
understood. And is
okay?
there
Yeah.
any like criteria for how it will be judged? And could you send that
Yes,
if
we
it
will tell you.
exists
We will
here?
tell you. We will tell you at the end of the meet. Like, let me
Yeah,
just get
okay.
through all of this. I'll show you a
Thank you.
few more videos and then we will give you the criteria. Any other question? No more question? So I'll play another good example. Let me just look for it. Uh,
Everyone.
okay, here's a good one. So let me just play this. But this is a very loud video. So I'm just going to reduce
Your
it.
Sir,
host Avidit Khala from Delhi Public School Mahindra Hills Class 7A, and today I'll be showing my project of e-Yantra Family Genealogy Week 1. So I'll be talking about the history of my family, the Dudekulas. So let us begin without any further delay of time. Who are we and where are we from? Basically, our ancestors had emerged from the fertile lands of Tabjulla in Anantapur, Andhra Pradesh. Yes, Tabjulla had a lot of fertile lands and it was close by to Anantapur. And both these places exist in Andhra Pradesh. So, we were considered to be professional in cotton work like ginning, sewing, etc. back then. Hence, we named ourselves as Dudekulas. So, to get more recognition from the society, we named ourselves as Dudekulas. But why did we name ourselves like this? Basically, this word, let us split this word into two parts. So, the first part, Dud, means Dudi. In Telugu, it means cotton. And Ekula. Ekula means ginning caste. In once again, it's meaning in Telugu. So, if we combine these two words, we get the cotton ginning caste or cotton ginning ancestry. So, despite all these works like sewing, stitching, etc., we gave our best in ginning. The best part was in ginning, and like we had huge farms and fields of cotton, so that gave us another benefit like selling the cotton to people, selling the threads, etc. So, goodbye, dear hometown. Let us read this. Most of our ancestors lived in caves. Yes, they lived in caves. And sold their harvest in local markets of Tabjula. Like you see in the roads, we have markets every Sunday, Saturday, or any day. Back then, it was the same in Tabjula. So, we used to take our cotton works or the gain cotton or the rough cotton which we got from farming, we used to sell it to the people of Tabjula and we used to make money from that. But like in 1970s and 80s, there came a problem. The government of India planned to build a dam close to the town, and due to the overflow of water behind the structure of the dam, so imagine this land in the picture as Tabjula, and at the back of the dam there was an overflow of water and like it was spreading through the town. So like the people of Tabjula had a huge loss, of course. So
obviously on government orders they had to move. So many of our Dudekulas spread out. Some stayed in South India in different places, some went to North India, and some of our families, like my family, came to Hyderabad here. So like, yes, we lost all our fields and cotton works. Moving to the next part. So let me explain you the family tree of our family, the father's side, from the father's side. So basically, these are my great grandparents, Dastagiri and Dastagiri Amma. The two were married and had a son, Babaya, and Babaya married with Bavamma, and then came my grandfather Kulaipa. He was born to Babaya and Bavamma, and Kulaipa married with Fakrubi. Then Babu was born to Kulaipa and Fakrubi, and Babu, who is my father, married to Jubi, who is my mother. Let me tell you about the family tree on mother's side. Peramma and Babaya got married, and then came Pakramma, their daughter. Pakramma got married with Peranna, and then these two people had my mom's side, and my mom is Mrs. Jubi. Kulapa and Fakrubi are my grandparents from my father's side. Like, we don't have festivals. What and Fakrubi are my grandparents from my father's side, and my father is Mr. Babu. Food and festivals. What a nice topic, isn't it? We celebrate all kinds of festivals like Diwali, Eid, and Christmas. Like, we don't have one particular thing. We burst crackers in Diwali, celebrate Eid through Halim, and Christmas we swap gifts to each other. But we have one main festival. We basically pray for our late ancestors by offering them food, sweets, fruits, and water. And like, we leave the house for some time to give some personal space for the souls to have the food. It is according to my ancestors and my grandparents. Like, yeah. So, talking about the food now, we have a wide range of sweets and recipes. Do you know that? We mostly have biryani and semia paisam. What a combination. So we love to cook and feed people our scrumptious dishes. Yes, my grandma and everyone makes wonderful dishes. And like, I'll be eagerly waiting on the table for those. Nice joke. So yes, this was the PPT. This was the presentation. Thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed this short and sweet PPT. This is your Arik signing off.
All right, guys. You've seen this video. So, what did you like about this video? What did you not like about this video? Can you tell me?
No, I feel the guy was really enthusiastic when he was speaking, and that really wanted me to listen more about what he was saying. And he also made it easier to understand his family and who was married to whom, who was the brother of whom, and so such and so on. So I think that
Yes.
was the simplicity factor that helped.
Exactly. So basically, this person, like you said, was very enthusiastic, and the way he was saying those things were actually very, like, were making the viewer, like the person who's viewing the video, like, listen to him more, basically. And he had a personality in the way he said a few things. Okay. So I will tell you a little bit of the criterias which are for our video making. So in this, every week has like 100 points. Okay, please everybody pay attention to this. Every week has 100 points. So the quiz is going to be 20 points. So that leaves us with 80 points for the video. Now, how are we going to like evaluate the video? So the evaluation metrics for video is script, like how well have you written the script that you're going to say during the video is running. Photographs that you use. So it is good if you are able to collect more photographs and you are able to put faces to names and you put locations and you put maps and then you put photographs of whatever you're going to talk about and overall visual appeal, like how good is the visuals. So this is a little so it can be good or bad. This only you can tell after you make the entire video and you take feedback from other people if this is good or bad. Okay, this is something that You will know at the end of the video if the overall visual appeal is nice or not nice. And then there is a family tree. So we are going giving separate points for family tree that we are going to make. So I'm going to show you another video about family tree. And yeah, so these are the four criterias to evaluate the video. How well have you written the script and how well have you delivered the script? uh, how many photographs you have used to demonstrate what you are saying, uh, overall visual appeal, like try to add like good transitions, good visual appeal and things like that. And the family tree poster, like there will be a family tree poster somewhere in the middle of the video, and that is the fourth criteria. Okay, any question, Tanvi?
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask that will more time reduce our points? Like if we
Yes. So basically, this video that you saw is 5.5 minutes long. So he got good marks for script writing, but then his video was long, so we had to reduce his marks a little. Okay.
okay, sir.
Anybody can make a long video. The challenge is to make a short video and to able to say the right things in the right pace. You should be able to decide which information is more important than the other information. So you should be able to organize the information in a way that everything is encompassed within 3 minutes or close to 3 minutes. Tavish.
Hi, my name is Kavish. So,
Y-
I have registered for this competition. Actually,
Yes,
yesterday I didn't know there was gonna be a Zoom
meeting.
meeting, so I completely missed it. And I realized today when I opened my Gmail. So, I'm just a little new here, and I would like to know what exactly we have to do. I heard you that we have to make a video on our family tree. It should be around 3 minutes. You should use the software OBS or some other softwares. I read through that. Um,
Okay. So do you know how to like navigate the MD book?
uh,
Uh,
I,
Okay, maybe you don't know. So we will cover that over here. So this is a MD book. So if you go into eysrc.org and you log in, and then you go into my competitions, it is going to take you to this place. And then in this place, if you go into week one overview and click on view resources, it will take you to this place. Over here, there is in week one, there is learn section, and then there is a task section. So everything is written over there, which you have to go through. You have 15th of February to submit your uh, assignment. Okay, so
um,
there are these two tabs. Okay,
okay. One
all
last
right.
question.
Yes.
Let's say I have a team of three. So will all
So
of
this
them
is
need
an
to submit their
individual.
videos? Or
Everyone has to submit a separate video.
okay, thanks.
Okay, Adhyata. Adhyata, you can unmute yourself.
Will the recordings be available?
Yes, everything we are recording and we are going to provide you
So where
that
can we
recording.
find the recording?
Okay, if you go over here, like for example, week one, this is yesterday's recording. If you remember, I was showing you at this exact moment is when I was telling you that the artifacts come in different sizes, basically. So this is the orientation. Over here, it is written. See, Virtual Museum Completion, Edition 6, orientation. So every recording is going to be in the MD book. This is the MD book. Next question. Adya, is that clear? Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
I needed to just ask you so that I don't miss the next class. That when will the next class be approximately?
So next classes are going to be on Wednesdays or Fridays. Okay.
Okay, and timing.
Yes. Timing. So Prem, are you there? Prem? Okay, cool. Basically,
Sir,
we
and
And
One,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Prem. Adya,
Yeah.
please continue.
so, sir, like, which software do we have to use to create this video?
Cool. So we will talk about the software now. Uh, as soon as I finish the doubts over here, we'll move on to the softwares. Okay. Dhavin, you have a question?
So like, could you send like a sample of what was the perfect video that you got like last time or in the previous competition, so that we know an idea like how to keep it short, what things to focus on, etc., etc.
All right. So basically, there is no such thing as a perfect video. Okay. We have told you the criteria. We are giving you points for script writing. We are giving you points for photographs and pictures that you are going to use in the video. We are going to give you marks for family tree poster, and then we are giving you marks on overall visual appeal. Okay, these are the four criteria that you have to work. And if you want feedback on how well have you written the script, you please tell us. We can get on a call. We can give you feedback before you submit the final submission. You can come to us. We will tell you, you can add this, you can remove this, or you can add more photos over here. You can remove more photos over here. So you can take that feedback from Sanjana and me, and then once you think you are ready, you can't do anything better than this, then you can submit. But all of this has to be done before 15th February. Okay.
So
uh
how will I contact you guys? Like you have a WhatsApp group or
yes, Prem is going to make a WhatsApp group for us, and also he is going to share the place where you can like send us photos and videos like on WhatsApp. So Prem, you
Yes,
there?
sir. Yes, sir. Once this meeting is over, we will add every one
Okay,
of
cool.
you in the
So I
WhatsApp.
think my phone number will be available to you guys, so you can like reach out to us, me and Sanjay. Okay, just
Yes, sir.
give me some time. Tanvi,
Sir,
uh,
Madhu, sir.
Yes, sir.
uh,
Uh,
1 second. Prem,
okay.
please tell me, Prem.
Yeah. One more thing about the live session. We have the poll at the end of this meeting. So based on the poll, we will decide the live session time.
All right, cool.
Re-
Once the doubts are clear, we can have the polls. Okay. Uh, Tanvi, please continue.
Yes, I wanted to ask, will the like asking feedback reduce points or marks?
No, no, feedbacks is unlimited. You can take
And
unlimited feedback.
when will you like tell how to use Canva and Kettle Live?
Yes, we will enter into the technicality after we take the polls.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Uh, Nitra,
Yes, I wanted to ask that as you said that the online classes will be on mostly Wednesday and Friday. So as I have my dance classes on Wednesday, so the recording will be available in case I miss it.
yes, recordings will always be available at the MD book website. Okay. Uh, okay, Tanvi, if you can put your hand down. Mihika. Yes.
Sir, what would be the approximate timing because you have to adjust our school according to it?
Yes. So we are going to take a poll, and then whoever like gets the majority, we're going to fix that time. Tamanna?
Okay, sir, thank you.
Yes, sir. Can we only write one single video?
I'm not able to hear you, Tamanna. Could you just type it in the chat? Okay. Anybody else has any doubts? Any doubts? Anyone?
Sir, one
Madhu,
more
there are
thing.
two hands up. There are two hands up.
Yeah, Tamanna. Shaurya, let's talk about what your doubt is, and then we'll go back to Tamanna.
So
Yes, Shaurya,
I
we
have.
can hear you.
Can we put one video because I have two brothers in this e-Yantra?
No, your brother and you will be marked differently.
Different.
Yes.
So we need to make two YouTube channels.
YouTube channel can be same, but two videos have to be there have to be two videos, one for you and one for your brother,
So I
and
need to
try
make
to
two
make it
videos.
different from each other.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Nitra,
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
thank
When
you.
will be the approximately when will be the final like final exams and all like competition?
There no final exam. There will be a grand finale. In grand finale, there will be like a viva situation where there will be a jury. Jury is going to come and ask you questions about your artifact, and you have to answer or basically have a discussion more often. Not
Okay.
answer, but have a discussion. Okay.
Time means like date.
After March 20th, 20, after March 20. So this is week 1. So by week 6, week 7, we'll be moving towards our grand finals. Okay. So in a month, there are 4 weeks. So 1.5 months from now, let's say. All right.
Excuse me, like I have another doubt. I have exams coming up from the start of March. So I
Yes.
would not be able to give the weekly tasks. So will there be like a negative deduction because of that? Because I cannot do anything about my exam. So for that exam time, like will there be some no
Yes. So
deduction like that?
if you have your exam schedule with you, then what you have to do is you have to share the details on when you are not able to submit what submission, and then we are going to adjust your marks accordingly. If any participant or any team is not able to submit and they want us to extend the date for them particularly, it is a team wise uh, thing. So you have to send us an email stating the same thing, stating that you have an exam on these days and you're not able to submit. Please give us some provision or some extra time. You have to send an email with that kind of a thing and send us the exam schedule. And then we will extend your dates accordingly. It is
So
not for
like
everyone.
we
Whoever
can just
sends the
post
email,
that on
that
the group
only.
maybe. Yeah, whatever group there is made by the Prem that you have mentioned, then we
Yes.
can share it in the group or we can get it
No, no, we
through
need a
WhatsApp
email
also.
confirmation. We will need a
Okay,
email
okay,
confirmation for our records because we want to make it fair for everyone. So we need like official emails and all of
okay,
that. Okay.
yeah. Do
Okay.
you need any proof from the school or can we just send you the schedule from the exam?
If you can give us a photo of the notice board with the school name and the exam thing, then that will be good. Otherwise, we can figure it out. You can give us a call and then we can sort it. Okay.
Okay, the email ID to what should I give the email ID?
School@ e-Yantra dot Prem, what is the email?
Could you
School
type
at
it
the
in the
rate
chat?
ea-yantra.org. It is in the website. You can find it in the footer of the website.
Okay, could
Okay,
you just
thank
type
you.
it on the chat also, just
Yeah,
in case?
I'll send it in the chat as well.
Okay. Tanvi, I think you have another question.
Yes, I wanted to ask, can there be less than 4 people in a team? Like if it's a
Yes, you
team.
can have less than 4.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Adya, next question.
So, sir, actually, I'm not having my ID card with me. So, how should I do it? You told that we have to submit like a picture of the ID card.
So your school doesn't have an ID card or what is it?
Sir, like my school has an ID card, but I've joined school in mid-year, so I haven't gotten it yet.
So you have to get a bona fide certificate from the school principal. So you know what bona fide certificate is?
No, sir.
So it is basically a letter from the principal which says this person belongs to my school. Okay, so if
Okay,
you go to the school principal and ask them for a bona fide certificate, they'll give you that.
and sir, also like where do we have to submit the picture of the ID card?
Okay, Prem.
Yeah, in the top left, the hamburger icon, you can find a ID card. Madhusa, can you show that? Yeah, ID submission.
Submitted.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, just one more question. Can the team be of different schools or same?
Yeah, the team can be from the different schools.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And also we are advising that please make the team after the week 1. Like week 2, we will tell you the time like when you wanna do the team formation. Right now, 5+ teams are already formed the team, so no problem. But after this, just form the team after week 1.
Can the team members register afterwards, because she has not registered yet, but like
Yeah.
at that time she can register or something like that.
Yeah, we have extended the deadline for the registration till 10th of this month. So please ask her to ask whom are there to register before
Till
that time.
7th,
Not 10th.
10th. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Regarding people being from separate schools and forming a team, we have to take a call on that. So Tanvi, just hold on the team formation, okay? So let me talk to Deepa and we'll figure this out because we want this to be a inter-school uh, competition. So I'll have to figure out the dynamics on how that will work. Tavish, you have a question?
Yeah, so I have three members from my in my team. All are from my school, but the thing is, I've already done the team formation and it's showing our team is confirmed.
That is fine, no issue.
Okay, thanks.
All right, anything else? No questions? Then can we move on to,
Sir,
yeah.
if I may suggest, we'll keep all further registrations, team related and submission related doubts for the last 15 minutes, and we can go ahead with the softwares and how to make the video section. Otherwise, that
Yeah,
will get
do you want to
delayed.
take over?
Sir, it's a Canva section, so maybe you could go ahead.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Tavish, you still have a question? So you can put your hand down if it's not the case. All right. I think we have hit 1 hour mark. So basically, we are trying to bring our meetings to less than 1 hour. But okay, today we can extend it. Can team be of 2 members? Yes, team can be 1 member, 2 member, 3 member, 4 member, not more than 4 members. All right. Uh, Great. Sir should talk about the family members or family name. Family name, family members. Family members is what we want. Okay. And if there are any questions on that, 100, 20, and 80. Let me just, sir, should we talk about family member? How many marks? Okay. Everybody knows about the marks, correct? And the criteria for the marks awarded. No doubts about that. Everybody is on the same page. Okay, cool. So we'll just uh, we will continue with Canva. So we need to understand how to make these uh, things. But I want to show you family tree first. Okay. So what is a family tree and what to expect? Okay, cool. So you can see my video. So in this, we will talk about family tree. Okay. This is family genealogy is the entire video, and family tree is one frame inside that family genealogy.
Here are some good examples of previous participants. The names and the facial features have been blurred out for privacy reasons. Some good ideas to represent your family genealogy or your family tree is to include birthdays, occupation of the family members, showing clear distinction between paternal and maternal families, highlighting where you are in the entire tree, using color codes in linkages, and connections and having a simple background. Hope this helps, and all the best for creating your own family genealogy.
All right, so that was a small video. So you guys understood what a family poster is, family tree poster is? Any question on that? Okay, cool. So we'll just move on to Canva and what this is. So you guys know what Canva is? Canva is basically a web-powered graphic tool. So you can make like posters and a lot of cool things in Canva. So we'll talk a little bit about Canva and how to use this to make our video. So if you go into login and then you can basically do all of that. We'll just move this away. So let me just continue with this. Okay, so I don't have any subscription for Canva, so it is showing me to upgrade to Canva Pro, but I don't want to upgrade to Canva Pro, so we'll just use the free version of Canva to create our family tree. Cool. So let's see what we have over here. So there's a lot of things happening. Okay. Uh, so we can figure this out a little bit. So yours might look a little different. That is because mine is in black mostly. So let me just close these fast. Close. Okay, cool. Uh, Here. So we can go start from over here. Okay. So we need to click on video. Okay, because we want to make a video at the end of. So let's click on this and then it will open this window and then you can basically uh, discuss, like decide for which device you want to make the video. So I want to make it for laptops and YouTube. So video 1080 is probably the correct, a YouTube video is over here. So let's see what other options we have. Okay, cool. So we will take YouTube video and click on it. So suddenly Canva takes us to this nice place where you can start adding things. So at the bottom, you of course have 0 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. So this is basically a timeline. So how long can I make the video? And on the left side, we have all these tabs. So if you click on one thing, it gives you more information over here. Okay. I'm not even clicking. I'm just hovering over it. I'm taking my mouse and putting it on top of these icons, and then it is showing me so many new things. Okay, cool. So let's say if I go into design, and then there are templates over here. So if I go here and see templates, let's say I like this template, but this is a pro template. So if I have a pro account, I could have used this, but because I don't have a pro account, I will use something else. So this is not a pro thing, or maybe this. So let me just click on it. So once I click on it, it gives me even more options. So which one should I want? Let me click on this, like this one. So this gets added. So you see, this is 5.7 seconds long. So let me just zoom this a little bit. Yeah, this is better. So this is 5.7 seconds long. You can click and drag and make it like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever you want. Okay. So let's say I want it to be about 3 seconds long. So I'll just put it 3.1 seconds. Okay, cool. So if I go and hover over the welcome, I can double click on it and then I can type family genealogy. Okay. Maybe I can triple click on it. So it will basically select everything on it. And then I can reduce the size if I want. I can change the color over here with this. I can turn it red, blue, whatever. So you can't see it because it is highlighted. So if I click on the outside, the color has changed. And then you can drag it downwards. My family So you can make very cool things really, really fast. Okay. So, and then you can change the background also. If you go into elements, uh, there are backgrounds over here. You can click on see all and it gives you so many nice backgrounds. For example, this, if I click on it, this becomes the new background. I can click and drag it like that. Okay. So you can do lots of cool things really, really fast. Uh, Nitra, you have a question?
I wanted to ask that as you showed us that we have many options, but once we start making, is it like we have to complete it in that time only, or we can do it in parts, like some part on one day and another part for second day?
You can, it will all be saved in your profile basically. So if, like for example, I've decided ki I don't have time today, I'm too late, I have to sleep now, and tomorrow I have to work on. So basically, here the family genealogy, because I typed family genealogy over here, Canva picked that up and created a folder or file called family genealogy. Now, if I go back to Canva, let's say, and I come back tomorrow. So here it is a written family genealogy. So if I just click on it, it will basically auto save whatever changes I have made. It will it will keep those changes. So you don't have to save or do anything. So you can keep working on it for the entire week, and then it will be saved. Mind you, you need a internet connection for this. You need
Okay.
without internet, you can't do all of this. Any other question? You
No.
can use any other website you want. There is no limits. If you want to use PPT also, that is also fine. If you want to use, we've shown you two different tools. We have shown you Canva. We have shown you Caden Live. Caden Live, we will get to it after Canva. So this is basically an intro to how to do Canva. You can obviously go deeper into understanding how Canva is there. Uh, Tanvi, you can use whatever tools you are comfortable with, as long as you provide us with good video. But we suggest Canva, we recommend Canva because Canva has everything over there. Like they have very attractive graphics basically. So you see this graphics, it is very difficult to source it by yourself. But in Canva, you already have it available over here. Okay, Adya, you have any questions?
So, sir, I'm having Canva Pro. I can use it, right?
Oh yes, of course. Good for you. You have Canva. All right. So what is going to happen is people who have Canva Pro are going to get all these Canva Pro things basically. All these, let's say design. In design, all these pro things, they will have all those access. So how can you get Canva Pro? You can take a trial of Canva Pro and then use Canva till the end of this competition, and then maybe not upgrade also. Okay, this is one thing that you can.
So how do we add a voiceover for this?
Okay, cool. I'll tell you how to add a voiceover. Let's say in elements, you search for audio. Okay, let's search for free audio. Now, free audio, if I click on it, let me go into elements again, audio. So there are categories. Okay, now let's say, I hope you can hear it. Was that uh, audio available?
Sir, I'm talking about like our own voiceover, like not just
I will tell
sound.
you, but I'm just showing you, like, let's see what's happening. But can you hear that though, is the
Yes,
question.
yes.
Okay, cool. So let's assume this is our audio that we kind of recorded on our phone. All right. So you can basically upload that audio over here. There's an upload option. If you click on it, it says upload, upload a file, and then a dialog box open, and then you go into the computer where like from your phone you have to put it in your computer, and from the computer you have to upload it onto Canva basically. So once you upload it, then you will get those things over here. So you can basically uh, those audio files will be available over here, for example. Like it will be available over here. So you can click and drag and put it over here. Okay, so let me just see what this is. Okay, this is some music. I made some video long back, so some music is there. Let me just quickly see what this is. Okay, cool. So let's say I like this video. So this audio. So if I drag and drop music over here, it says. If I put it over here and leave my thing, so now the audio is over. So you understand how to add. So if I play this, I'll just minimize this one. If I play this, or you can click over here also. Let's click on this.
So how will
Okay.
we like sync it with the slides?
All right. So when the audio is over here, so you can either change the slide formation, or so each slide is going to have its own audio length. Okay. So you can either shorten the audio. So what you can do is with each slide, you can record your audio separately, like in which slide you are going to say which dialogue, and save them separately. And then with each slide, you can add that audio onto that Canva slide, like as a background. Is that clear?
Yes.
So we'll have
Okay.
to make our own audio file or something and then add it in the like.
Upload. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So this is one way of doing it. Now there is obviously a lot of things that you have to do. Let's say uh, there is another way of doing it is by using Caden Live, but we suggest to do it in Canva because you get all these nice, cool uh, templates. You get, if you go on to elements now, because I've typed free audio, if I click cancel that search and I look for videos, let's say, see all videos, and let's say I want a forest. If I click forest, these are all pro, but this one is like free. So if I make a new slide and if I click on it, uh, it basically gives me a help also. So that's not required. Now I have a video of a forest, let's say. Now, why I'm showing a forest in family genealogy, I don't know. That maybe it requires you to show something. So it depends on you. And maybe I can reduce the size of the forest also. So after 10 seconds, it will change the slide and turn into something else. Okay, cool. Now, if you see this, instead of this thing becoming only the length of the first slide, it is extending into the second slide also. So what you can do is you can keep creating, like have an entire dialogue all together, or you can have like parts of the dialogue. So it depends on you. You try 2, 3 times, and you don't have to say the entire narration all together. You can divide the narration according to your comfort and then use that over here. Okay, cool. So this is one way of doing this. Now let's add text to it. Like this is a forest, and here there are so many texts, so many new styles over here. So these are all pro. So let's go to some nice text which is over here. Uh, let's say this one. So if I click on it, it gives you some nice things. If I double click, if it goes into there, my family, and then comes from the forest. It doesn't come from the forest. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, there's a 2 also, so I want to delete that 2. How do I delete that 2? So this is a group now. Okay, so how do I ungroup it? So if you just hover over it, there's an ungroup icon over here. So if I click on that, it ungroups it. Now I want to delete that 2. If I just go and delete it, that is done. Okay, so now let's see what happens. This is 15 seconds. I don't want it to be 15 seconds. I want to be shorter than that. Okay. Uh, I want it 3.8 seconds. Okay. And if you hover between the two slides, there is something called transition also. So if I click on that transition, it gives me all these beautiful transitions. So if I just hover over it and leave my mouse, it is going to show you how that transition is going to happen. Like a line transition, a dissolve transition, uh, and things like that. So I like this transition a lot, for example. So I'll just click on that and that transition. It gives me 1.5 seconds it will take. Let me say I want the transition to happen for 1 second, and I want it from coming from bottom to up like that. And let's see what we got. Okay, we just try it. It's still loading. So we'll just wait for a bit and see what is happening. Okay, cool. So we created in like 5 minutes or something, because I'm explaining it is taking me more time. But in like 5 minutes, you have this cool 2 slides with all the transitions with this cool text on top of it. Cool. So once you create these entire family genealogy, about 3 minutes long or something like that. So if you go on to share, and there's something called downloads over here. Okay. So if you click on download, it says MP4, it says suggested. So if you click on it, it has all these other things. So MP4 is what we want. We want it to upload it to YouTube. So we first have to download it, and it says which pages do you want. I want all pages, page 1, page 2, because I have only 2 pages, it is only showing me this. And then save download settings. So it is going to save in 1080p. That is a good, this is called HD resolution. Okay, 1080, whenever you see, that is a HD resolution. So if I click on download, it is going to prepare, and depending on how long your thing is, it is going to take some time to prepare your thing. Okay, any questions till now? How Canva is to be used? Okay, of course, I have not basically shown you the entirety of Canva, but if you just go on to YouTube and search for Canva tutorial, oh, that save has come. Tutorial. It's going to give you unlimited. There are so many resources out there. And if you, this is 2 years old. So what I usually do is I go on filters and then upload date. I usually do it according to that. Then it gives me like how to make posters in Canva, like 2 hours. Like this was uploaded 2 hours back. And it's also in Hindi, I think. So there are nice uh, tutorials on YouTube. So it is very easy to learn Canva. The only reason why Canva got so famous is because it's very easy to learn. Okay. And we recommend using this. Okay. Okay, cool. Any questions till now?
So just I'd like to add one thing
Yes.
is that I believe somebody said that they have Canva Pro. So like you said, good for them. But guys, please remember, even without Canva Pro, you can make really cool videos and you can add really cool elements to your videos because like we said, we're trying to get you to learn new software and they don't necessarily always have to be bought. So whether or not you want to purchase Canva Pro is up to you all, but please note that even without Canva Pro, you all can make very good video. Okay, just keep that in mind.
All right. Okay. That is a very good point, Sanjana. Tanvi, you have a question?
Yes, I wanted to ask, sir, how to put the like video of our like if I'm talking and explaining the video like one
Yes. How do
snippet.
you put your video on top of your things? Okay.
Yes.
So basically, if there is some custom files like your audio, your video, and all of that, so there is an upload file, upload button over here. So if you just click on it and you click on upload file, you can upload whatever you want. You can upload photos, you can upload audio, you can upload video, you can upload GIFs. There are a lot of things that you can upload. So make sure, oh, this is one other cool thing that I have to tell you guys. So let's say this is your file, okay? This is somewhere in your uh, computer. So there are many drives over here. So I'm assuming that you guys have Windows. You can also have Mac. So let's just select a place and then create a file called my virtual museum competition edition 6. Okay. And once you create that folder, make folders and keep your files in a nice compact manner. A lot of people don't do it. They save it on their desktop. They save downloaded files on some my downloads or something like that. It is highly important that you save all your files in one nice place. So this I will call week 1 family genealogy, and I will go and save all my files over here. Okay, so keep all of them in a nice folder like this. Okay, don't keep them scattered or save them on desktop and things like that. Keep them in a very nice place like uh, local disk D so that nobody can delete it accidentally and things like that. Okay, any other doubts? Okay, Tanvi has asked a good question. So how do we add uh, photo, let's say, let's add a photo. So in uploads, if you see images, there are a few things that I have uploaded. Like for example, this family photo of some random family I have uploaded. So all your uploads are going to be categorized into images, videos, and audio. So if I go into images and if I click and drag also, it will come. I can delete it, or if I go into upload, if I just click it once over here, then also it will appear on the slide. So uh, if you click on it once, it is going to show you like extra things over here. So this is some family photo which I downloaded from the internet, but it still works for our family genealogy. So I want to make a family tree out of it. So how do I do that? So let's say if I go into elements and then instead of videos, I'll cancel all of this. And there is something called frame, 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 and press enter. So it says all frame graphics. So if I click on frames, what does frames do? It basically crops. Cropping means it cuts a photo into that shape. So if I want to cut this photo into a star shape, I'll click and drag it, and over here there is a star, and now I can click and drag this and put it inside the star. So now that frame is being used to cut the photo like that. So can you understand what frame is? Now I don't want this, so if I'll control undo, so things like that. Okay, so I can copy this if I right click and then copy, and then I press Control V. I made 2 copies. So one I can put it here, uh, and then I can make this bigger. If I double click on it, I can move uh, I'm inside the frame and I'm moving the photo inside the frame. Okay. If you're not able to understand, you can frame over here, Canva tutorial frame. So over here, you can, there's so many people who can basically tell you about how frames work over here, right? Cool. So this is one way. So I can duplicate it by pressing Alt also. I'm holding Alt on my computer and clicking and dragging, and it is giving me a duplicate over there. So let me just delete this and delete this frame also. Now I just want to isolate this space. So I'll just take this, I'll put it here, I'll double click, make this big, and I will put this person in the center. So I have one photo. Now I want to only like have this. So I can repeat the same thing. I'll press Alt and make a copy. I'll drag this, double click, make this big, and make a photo of the grandpa visible. So over here. Okay, I'll just delete this. Now I want to make these two. I will press Shift and select these two, and then I can group them. So if I group it, it becomes like a group. So if one photo moves, the other photo also moves. Am I audible? Am I
Yes, sir.
audible? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry the session is going a little longer than expected, but this is the first time. After this, the session is going to be divided into like Wednesdays and Fridays. But please bear with us. If you have to go, you can go. We have the video on the MD book. We are going to put it on MD book, so you can come back and check it later also. Okay. So cool. So this is how you could do it. So if you double click, you can basically click on it. You can ungroup it. So now it is not grouped together. So I hope you're understanding how powerful this is. And then I want to create a line between the two. Okay. So let's click line, search for a line and see. Instead of frames, I'll go into all. Now there is a shape. Okay, cool. So a shape. Let's drag this. Okay, this is a line. I will put one over here and one over here. And now there is a line in the middle. So, and I can press Alt and drag one. I can put one. Let me just zoom in. If you press Control and use your mouse, you can zoom in. You can also zoom in from over here. Okay, from this slider at the bottom. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I can drag one here and drag one over here. So this way I can basically start making linkages. Okay. And now I want to add the names of our beautiful people over here. So let's look for, go into text, look for a nice thing, which is not pro. Let's say this one. This seems like a nice. If I click on it, it gives me two. Let me ungroup it. I don't want the upper one. I just want the lower one. So this will be grandpa Al, for example. I'll triple click so I can select all of them. I can reduce the size from here. Let me just type in a number. Let's say 30. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that seems like a nice thing. I'll place it over here. And then this will be cousin cousin sis, let's say, for example. Okay, so you can start making all these changes slowly and start creating uh, your family genealogy. Okay, and I can I press shift and selected both the text, and then I'm reducing the size. So let's say 16, and that seems like a thing. And then let's go into elements and say background, abstract background, graphics, or so these are all pro. Let's say this background I like. So if I click on it, now this background, obviously it is on top of the photo. So how do I bring it back? So if I go over here, it says layers, send to back. It takes the background to the back. I can click like so. Now, okay, it is still not at the back. So let's go to layers, send to back, layers. Okay, it is right at the back. Cool. So I can then double click on it and then decide how much I want it. Now these arrows are not visible. This thing is not visible. So if I just click on these two and then go into text, I'll turn them into red. So now they are visible. I can change the arrows also. Line color, red. And instead of red, let's go into purple. I don't know, this one. So you can do all these cool things. Clicks. Only clicks are required. And then you can start creating your entire thing. Now the cool thing is if you add transition and see, so it gives you that transition. Each element is going to have a transition. Okay. And then if I click this transition, let's say this transition, and it gives you like a nice transition. So now you have a working video. So if you can click and drag and see, that transition is over there. Cool. Awesome. I think there's a few doubts, and then I will stop this thing because this is something that you have to explore. And then if you fall short or have a doubt, even after searching the internet, you're not able to understand how Canva is working, please give us a call and then we can sort this out for you. Nitra, you have any question?
I just wanted to ask that as you showed us that you kept the photos which are available in these elements,
Upload.
but
Uh-huh.
if we want to keep our own photo, like my photo I want to keep, then how can we keep?
Yeah, so basically you go on to upload files and then you should have your photos in your computers. You have to upload them via USB, or you can send it on WhatsApp, or you can send it to yourself on Gmail or things like that. Like for example, this is my photo, for example. So I can click and drag and oh, that became the background now. So I want to remove that. So uh, let me Control Z, undo that. Okay. Let me click on it. Okay, this is my photo. So I uploaded this from my computer, from my phone, basically. So you have to do that from over here, like upload files.
Okay.
Okay, Vedika.
Yes, sir. Can you repeat at which app will we get this recording?
Okay, if you go into my competition, Virtual Museum 6, over here you're going to have the recording.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other question, guys? Any other question? We're hitting the 2 hour mark. Any other questions? Okay, all right, cool. Basically, all of that is already discussed over here. Now we have Caden Live also. So what is Caden Live? Caden Live video editing. Now this is a free software. This is again a video editing software. So you will have to download it and then install it. All of that is available over here. Uh, and interface and all of that. So try Canva first, and you're not able to like achieve full control on how to make things nice on Canva, then we can move on to Kindle. Okay, you can use Premiere Pro if you want, but make sure that you understand the concept. It is important that you learn these softwares because you're the one who's going to benefit. All right. Cool. All of these are here. If you still have questions and doubts, you have to reach out to us. Okay, Prem, could you take the polls now? And also, let's talk a little bit about that WhatsApp group that we want to make. Prem, are you there?
Yes, sir. We can have the poll right now. I'll enable the poll.
Yes. So Prem is going to basically send out a poll to set the timings of the meeting that we have. Canva is not compulsory. You can use whatever you want. We suggest Canva because it is easy to start with and it already has very good
Okay.
database of visuals and audio and all of that. You don't have to worry about all. So there's a poll in front of you. So I want you guys to basically select the timing that you prefer, and then we can basically decide on popular demand how the thing is there. Okay, there are 23 of you, I think. So 4 of us are e-Yantra participants. So there is a Wednesday timing and there is a Friday time. So please select your timing accordingly. Cool. Prem,
Yes, sir.
60% of the participants have voted.
Yeah.
Rest of you, please, could you start the poll and end it so that we can basically move on? All right, cool. So, Prem, what
Yes,
about
sir.
the WhatsApp group?
Yes, sir. WhatsApp group, we are working on it. Like tonight, it will be created and we can see like now, like after this one.
All right, great. So, guys,
So one
it's
small
for the
question, like from where numbers will be collected? Like, is it the numbers that we gave, or you'll be asking for the number that we want in the group later?
During the registration process, you might have given a number. So
Yeah, so
that
that
number
number
will,
only. No.
yeah, yeah, that
Yeah,
number.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
all right, cool. So we are hitting a 2-hour mark over here. So this seems like a very good time to end the meeting. We have the polls and we're going to share our 82% of the participants have submitted. So let's just, we can't participate, no, Prem?
Yeah, like all of them
Nice,
are,
nice.
yeah,
No,
all
no,
of
good, good.
them.
Okay. There's a
Yeah.
mixed reaction over here. Okay, cool. We'll figure something out. We have the popular opinion. We'll have a meeting and then we'll fix the time. For now, the meetings will be on Wednesdays and Fridays. If there are any changes, we will update you on that. Okay. Any questions? Adya. Adya, you have a question? All right. Anyone else has any questions or should we end this meeting? Nimit.
Sir, we were supposed to tell them about the marking criteria somebody had asked regarding the video.
I've told them the marking criteria several
Acha,
times. I'll
okay, sir.
repeat it again. But Nimit,
No,
do you
sir,
have a
not the
question?
criteria is in the video metric.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
you
I've
were
told
doing.
them the video metrics.
Okay. Okay.
Nimit, you have a
Yes,
question?
sir. Yes, sir. I was actually asking if instead of using any video website or any video related supply, can use PowerPoint and record our voice and our camera in the presentation and then screen record and send it.
Yes, you can. You can do that also. Just make sure like what is happening is usually what people do is they put a lot of text on PPTs. So let me give you a piece of advice. Nobody is going to read text in a video. Okay. So you can have a text, you can have a script, but don't put too much text on the video. Like I've given two examples in this live session, where in the second example, that other person who was very enthusiastically talking about Andhra Pradesh and how there was a dam built and therefore they lost their lands and all of that. They have put a lot of text in one place. So try to reduce the text as much as possible. You can have a text in which you are reading from, and I would suggest might as well use AI also to help you create a nice script. Do you guys know how to use AI? Any of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I'll just show you how to use the AI also in this. Uh, cool. So I'll just go over here and search for a nice AI. Which AI can I use? Even you can use WhatsApp also. Like nowadays, WhatsApp also has an AI. So I'll just use this one. You can use anything you want, ChatGPT or whatever. Real time, chat.
So what will be the timings for the next class?
We will put that on the thing, uh, WhatsApp group that we create. Because we are getting the polls right. We are still getting some uh, voting done. So we have popular demand. So now we will take a call on that and we'll put it over there. Okay? You don't necessarily have to be always present, but make sure if you have a doubt to reach out to us. Like a lot of people, lot of times the participants make a mistake of not reaching out to us and then assuming a few things and all that. So if you have like the slightest of doubts, just tell us what it is and then we'll clear it out so that you can perform better. All right. So I'm in this AI. This is called Google AI Studio. I hope you can see. Uh, help help me create a script about my family genealogy. Okay, let's see what
I can help
happens.
you with that. To start, what kind of script are you looking for? For example, is this for a play, a short film, or a presentation?
I can talk to this AI also. This is for a presentation.
Okay, a presentation script is a great way to share your family history. Is there a particular aspect of your family's genealogy that you want to focus on? For example, do you want to highlight a specific ancestor or event?
Okay, so in my family, my grandfather is from Andhra Pradesh, my grandfather and grandmother on my father's side, and my grandfather had moved to Kolkata for better job opportunities. So that transition was very difficult for my father, and I want to highlight that in my presentation.
That's a very compelling story. Focusing on your father's experience during that transition is a great idea. Do you want to start with a general overview of your family history, or jump straight into your grandfather's move to Kolkata?
All right, so this is just an example on what you can do with AI. So have a discussion, like use these new upcoming tools to help you create like nice, compelling stories about your uh, entire family genealogy. Any
Uh,
questions?
Sir,
Yeah.
just a note of caution for all of you. While you can use AI to, help generate your script or help generate images and PPTs and whatnot, please make sure that the voiceover is in your own voice and not AI generated. Because you telling the story is what will make it personal. Okay, we're studying personal history, right? We're doing family history. So your input with regards to the voiceover has to be your own and not AI generated.
Yeah, that is a very good point, Sanjana. We do not recommend using AI voices at all. Now you have to understand what is the limit of using AI. Okay. And the limit is you can do all the background research with AI, but ultimately you have to deliver that in the end. Okay. So don't make everything about it. Uh, and the importance is that you understand how to use these AIs to help you become better at submitting something. Okay, don't just
Yes.
completely give everything over. Okay, cool. Any questions? Adya, your hand is up. Do you have a question?
Yes, sir. So actually, for the mobile number for the WhatsApp group, it's my father's number, but he is busy on call. So is there any way I can put like my number? I can add my number on it.
Yes, yes. So this, what doubt you have, a lot of people are going to have the same thing. So we will give an opportunity to change that number. Okay. So just hold on, and then we will give you an opportunity to change it to a number where it is available to the participant. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Tanvi, do you have any question?
Sir, is there a way to change our email ID?
Email ID Prem, is there a way to change email ID?
Yeah, send us an email which says that like your old email ID and your email ID. Then
Okay.
we'll check.
So
Excuse me, could you repeat
basically,
that?
Sorry.
Could you repeat that?
Yeah, you just send us a mail which says that you have to change your email ID with your old email ID and what email ID you want to change. New email.
give us the old email ID and the new email ID.
Yeah,
Okay, thank
in
you.
the in the email link. Send us an email. Already.
Yes. So all these things are email oriented. So because they go into the record, so any details that you change, uh, they need to be through email because later on we generate uh, certificates, right? And then what happens is at the end, people tell me, oh, sir, spelling mistake is there and all of that. So we don't want all those things. So please make them an official email and send it to us. Okay.
Sir, I also have the same problem. So
Oh,
I'll send this along with the exam schedule thing, or I have to send
Yes.
separate email.
Send
Uh,
separate emails.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yes. Any other question?
sir, I wanted to ask, is it compulsory showing our face in the like video?
Not compulsory. It depends on your comfort level. Some people like to show their face, some people don't like to show their face, but your
Okay.
voice has to be there. Your
Okay.
delivery is important, like how you are talking, how you're going to tell your story, all that is important.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Cool. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? All right. So I think we have reached the end of this meet at 8 o'clock in the night. So that is a good run. Awesome. I'm excited. I'm waiting for your submissions so that we can go through them. And thank you so much for participating in today's live session. And we're going to correspond through WhatsApp and through email, and our numbers will be available to you. So we're gonna sit with
Sir, for
uh,
our name in the certificate, will it be corresponding to the email or will it be separate?
corresponding to the email, as in whatever you have registered with, that will
Or
be your
like
thing.
on the website that we've registered on, my username that will be on the certificate.
The website one.
Okay,
If that
thank
is
you.
not correct, then you have to send an email.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much for participating in today's live session. We are going to correspond with you through WhatsApp. And if you have any doubts, just reach out to us and then we are going to sort that out. Okay. Uh, last rounds of doubts. Anyone has any more doubts? Okay, cool. Awesome. See you guys. Bye. I'll just turn on my camera also. Bye, guys.
Thank
Bye,
you for
Bye.
sir.
joining, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.